2019 elections?
Never. I will never vote for him again. Why is that? I voted for him in 2015. Even I even spent my personal money. But the truth is that he is not competent. Let's forget politics. A man of that age, what do you expect him to come out with? That's one. Two, can you tell me where we are driving the economy to? The economy is zero. As at Friday, the value of the dollar is 361. My brother, where are we driving? Can you please tell me where are we driving, especially in Southwest? Can you tell me what they are doing? Roads, I agree. They say they are doing. Can you tell me how much we are buying the prices of the food prices? Can you tell me how much is it on the increase or on the decrease? The food they are doing for the schools, is your children of mine there? It's for them. They give out to what they could not take care of, and they are not putting on the economy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Please, he's not competent. Can you tell me which sector? Is it the housing? Tell me where it's working? Can you please tell me where? People are just supporting blindly 4+. I'm telling you, let's be objective once in our life. Look at the countries in the world. You are coming young. You are bringing young guys with innovations. We are still here running after no petrol. This where people are now working on solar. You are working on electric cars. When will you get there? For once, let us think and move forward.
So, sir, if you don't mind, sir, who are you voting for in the next election?
I'm 100% sure I'll vote for Shore.
Why will you be voting for Shore?
Thank you very much. The government we have today now is government of lies. Look at, just take statistics, very simple analysis. Look at what this government is claiming they've made. For example, in JAMB, in customs and co, crude oil and co, and this government is still borrowing. My brother, let's not deceive ourselves. We need young chaps. Let them make the mistakes now, so that they can be corrected. We don't. When these people die, then when do we learn? When do the young one comes on board? I'm not saying Showore is perfect, or any young man is perfect, but when they make the mistake, we learn from it. Not these people that are not willing to. Can you tell me any young man in this cabinet? None. So how do we train them? I'm voting for Showore just because I'm not saying it's perfect, but let him even make the mistakes. We learn from there. One young chaps, that innovations. France today is how old is the? You know them. I don't need to tell you all this. You know the young chaps in the country, around the globe. Okay, we have the out of 200 million people. Is this kind of 76, 70, 80 old man we can get? Something's wrong with us.
Will you be voting President Buhari?
Defeat this kind of the Goliath them then they call APC, PDP, and now the same one person. Nobody say like I talk. My name na Fela Dorotoye. Two name Fela, one Dorotoye, two. But now one person. The same thing for me. And as far as I'm concerned, APC now one name, PDP now one name, but now one party now them be. So if we go defeat this Goliath party of APC, PDP, we ourselves get to stand together as people. Make we not divide the vote between our generation. Because if you look 2015 election, 96 million people, 9 day more than the age of 18, we fit vote. But only 28 million votes, 9 be say that party, PDP, APC, get. So if you look at 68 million people day, we not like PDP, we not like APC, but they don't see anybody where they like. They don't see anybody where represent them. They don't see anybody where be say, fit talk, say, this one na our own. So waiting with the talk now, say the majority of Nigerians we supposed to win election, they know they vote. The thing where we can't do, I say where we can't get those majority to say, okay, we don't find the people who will go stand up. But if you can't take that thing, get like 15, 20 candidates where all of them like, then go divide that vote so they go feel reach anything to even promote these people where we don't really want. You understand what I'm talking? So
it. You go say that they sleep, but when they go say, if you know you support this, they say aye. If you don't like I say no, they will just wake up there. Aye. They don't hear anything. They will just say aye. All the law that they make, or you both say disjointed. Then when make the law self, they confused. The only way they won't share constituency money, now they go they share aye like who mess one side of the not boss.
Made a lot of promises, but out of that promises, we are not seeing one. Rather, we are seeing hungry. If this government go for another 4 years, that means you will be seeing dead body on the road. Because of what? Because of hunger. Right here in Ado, where we we stay, stole pot of soup, food on fire. If for APC government to come and deceive Nigerians again, it won't work.
Me, I'll vote Buhari.
If Nigeria undergoes free and fair election, I'm 100% sure. Definitely Atiku will win the election.
The signs are everywhere. This time has come. We are now going to get change. The change that will make a common man have the amount of money to feed his family 3 square meals, have money to pay his children's school fees, have money to pay his house rent, have money to take care of dependents. In this government, people have suffered.
Of China. 2 centuries ago, Napoleon warned, "Let China sleep. When she wakes, she will shake the world." The rise of China will undoubtedly be one of the great dramas of the 21st century. China's extraordinary economic growth and active diplomacy are already transforming East Asia, and further decades will see even greater increases in Chinese power and influence.
But other possible candidates have also come forward, including the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and another hopeful is Omoyole Sowore, best known for starting the news website Sahara Reporters in the United States. Well, in his own words, he said he wants to free Nigeria, take the country back. So I asked him what he can offer Nigerians.
You should be expecting an African president. So I'm pitching to the entire African continent that it is time for young people in Nigeria to reclaim their country. For 58 years, Nigeria has not had the kind of leadership that could take it on the path of progress, peace, and prosperity that could infect the African continent. So Nigeria, 198 million people, need a leader with fresh vision, and a leader that can pull Nigeria from poverty into prosperity and to put the Nigerian economy on track in such a way that it works for Nigerians, not outsiders.
Well, the election is less than 12 months away now. Not only do you have to organise yourself, release your manifesto, you have to fund it. In fact, how are you funding it?
Elections are about money, but in our own case, it's also about political capital. We've come with huge political capital, but we're also raising money online, disruptively. We've raised quite some money on GoFundMe, which is happening for the first time that an African president is raising money from Nigerians all over the world in a transparent manner, such that they can track it and they can own it. And we are not going to practice the politics of the old, where people package rice, beans, and some piece of clothing and give them out as handouts, so as to buy people's votes and conscience. This time around, we're selling ideas to Nigerian people on how the country can be put on track.
You talk about a younger generation finally having a worthy leader. Do you believe that is you?
Absolutely. I don't only think that that's what has shown from the kind of reception. This is less than 3 months that we declared. We have there's no candidate that is as new as I am, but no one of them can boast of the kind of followership and, enthusiasm and excitement that my candidacy has generated. And all that can tell me is that they consider me worthy, and I see that as a privilege, and I appreciate that.
Now, your style of journalism is quite abrasive. Are you not concerned that you've made some very powerful enemies?
I've been making enemies since I was in the university as a student activist. So it's not about the powerful enemies, but I'm more interested in our powerful friends now. It is their time.
We'll be hearing more from him, I'm sure. Sport Now with Peter.
Hey, thanks, Lukwesa. And let's start with reports reaching the BBC.
Coming 2019, are you going to vote Buhari again?
No, I won't, definitely.
So what's your reason?
I was never a party to voting Buhari. I never liked him for any reason. Even when I was quite very young when he was the ex-president, but he was never good. I didn't just see him as someone that could take me. He was old. He's old, for Christ's sake. You get? I don't think there's anything reasonable he has to offer Nigeria. He has not offered us anything reasonable, so he definitely won't offer anything reasonable again. So I'm not voting him.
I reject it in Jesus' name.
Why?
No. Since when Buhari don't go there, no happiness in this country. Everybody say money to eat before, no money, everything is dry, no business. See, I'm here almost 1 week now, I never make any down. And my children will eat, I will eat. What's the meaning of that? Please, we reject it. I won't vote for that man again. In short, all them said, look at Lagos State, everywhere is dirty. They say they bring free.
To unveil this movement to you.
When you have an ineffective and incompetent government, we are all victims. And don't let anybody deceive you. Those of you who are in business, your business will have been better today if we have a competent and effective and performing government. It will have been. As I said, giving excuse, we met many challenges. Now, if there are no challenges, then you wouldn't need to come. Huh? If there are no challenges, you don't need to come. And you come in because you know that there are challenges. And then giving us excuse that you have many challenges, that's why you haven't achieved results. And then you still want to go. The first lesson I learned in my military training is never reinforce failure. What we have now is failure, never you reinforce it.
Hold on.
We see a new Nigeria in the hands of God.
Not in the hands of the devil and Satan.
Give us time to deliver. And for 2 years, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Nothing, you know. Me and you know. Nothing is happening.
I don't know.
You know now, don't say you don't know. No, are we enjoying in this country now? Nothing is happening.
But your face is fresh.
Fresh, me fresh.
Yes, your face is fresh. Not like my face, yes.
I'm suffering, but that's it. Not
with Channels TV. According to Governor Okorocha, it is not possible for political office holders to live off a 750,000 naira monthly salary. The solution would be to have a second office, an alternative source of income, or to steal from the public treasury. There's no man on earth in Nigeria from A to Z who will say he lives with the money you pay him monthly, Okorocha said.
Together at PVC so that we can effect the change. Then coming to your question whether I'll vote for a young person, definitely I always want to try a young person. I heard Fela Durotoyo and some other people are coming out. I think they are young enough, but tired of the old cargoes and recycled leaders. You know, generally from governorship to senatorial to president like that. We're really tired of them. They get to National Assembly, all they do is sleep all day. They don't pass enough bills and everything. Now young people are taking over. We can look at France, what the President Macron is doing, and so a couple of other nations like that.
We want a younger person in this country. especially if a woman can do it, because men has been fooling us. This time around, I believe every Nigerian should wake up. They keep complaining of animal carrying our money. Like all these old-faced people, they keep rotating themselves. They keep moving from one party to the other, and it's still the same person. You understand? I wish at least they will give somebody like Two-Face Idibia, Motolake Inde, like the Banch, or look at this Liberia. Is it not a footballer that just entered here? We need a young person. Somebody like me, if I'm appointed to be there, I'll make sure that all those old faces, they go on compulsory retirement. Anybody that is above, once you are above 45, say you are close to 50, oh yeah, go home and rest. And that is how it's supposed to be. And you see them, they will sit down there, they will bring their children, their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren. They keep eating forever, which is not supposed to be. It is high time we Nigeria, we wake up. Everybody